What is going on, everybody? I am AV Obsessed, and if you're watching this video on my channel, that means that you probably are too. And today I just have another quick unboxing video. I finally got it in, the Bluesound Node Icon. So, if you guys don't know, the Bluesound Node Icon is the highest end product that Bluesound has made for strictly streaming devices. It's the fully balanced dual DAC chip design. So it has two ESS Saber 9039 flagship DAC chips in it. Balanced XLR outputs. It has their, I should have looked this up before I did the unboxing video, but it has their new like reclocker, because they acquired some company that specialized in making like reclocking devices so that the bits from the network streamer get to the DAC chips in perfect sync, basically. That's supposed to make the digital sound a little bit better. It's basically got everything that you could put into a reasonably priced streamer. When I say reasonably priced, I mean it's a lot less than like the higher end options from Ever Solo and like the higher end Aerolic, not Aerolic. There's two brands that have such similar sounding names. One of them makes really cheap stuff, and then one brand makes really, really high end stuff. I think it's Auralic, actually. That's what I meant to say. Aerolic is the cheap stuff. Auralic is the expensive stuff. This one's not quite as expensive as those, but it is $1,150. When it was first announced, the MSRP was supposed to be $1,000, but due to tariffs and all that fun stuff, its MSRP has gone up to $1,150. Fortunately for me, I ordered mine when the price was still $1,000, so that's what I paid, which is really nice. But so I slid the top off of the box. Hopefully you guys can see this. I don't have a camera operator today. When you first open the box, this is what you're greeted with right here. And then we've got the manuals here in the top. Toss those off to the side. And then it's a nice formed piece of cardboard that has the Bluesound logo on it. And then we'll take that nice recycled piece of cardboard out. And there's another piece of recycled cardboard in there. And then there's the device itself. But you know what? I think I'm going to open up the accessory box first. So the accessory box includes a standard two-prong kind of figure-8 style power connector. It's one thing I kind of wish they would have put like the full-size C13 power connector on here, because there's a lot more aftermarket power cables available with that. If you don't know, the like pentagon-shaped plug with the 3 prongs inside of it, that's like kind of the standard on most AV receivers and power amps, and it's actually the same thing that's on the back of like a desktop PC. That's called a C13 power cable. That's the one thing I kind of wish they would have done a little bit differently with this, is I wish they would have put a C13 power cable on the back. You got your standard, cheap, what's included in the box grade of RCA cable as well. And Ethernet cable. And they give you the European power cord too. So this is the, actually it's funny because my last video that I did was the unboxing of the Focal Vestia #1 speakers over here. And I was talking about how the reason the European speakers, they plug the banana receptacle on the back of their binding posts is because of the fact that they use just a round 4mm plug. That's what this guy has. So you can kind of see these look very similar to banana plugs, and that's why they plug those holes on the back of speakers that come out of Europe generally. And that's about it for the accessories. So onto the main unit itself. It's got some moisture absorbency packets on the sides. Ooh, it's actually thicker and a little heavier than I was expecting it to be. Comes in a nice like white cloth baggie here. Let's get this unit out finally. So Yeah, that's an interesting design. I'm assuming that the touch sensitive, like capacitive touch things are going to be right here. I guess I can peel that off right away. And then the front is where that little screen is going to be. Peel that off too. So I'll try to get some B-roll shots of the screen actually on and the capacitive touch buttons on as well. But it's actually a nicer feeling unit than I was expecting. The sides are actually aluminum. The top is just your standard plastic, like nothing special, unfortunately. Going around the back. Oh yeah, we should go look at the sides first. You got dual headphone jacks. You got one on each side. So I guess if you're trying to listen to music with a partner but also with headphones on, you can both listen at the same time on this unit. And then around back, we've got our fully balanced outputs and our fully unbalanced outputs, and then a pair of RCA inputs, and then this guy right here. I'm doing this from memory because I'm obviously not able to see what I'm doing right now, but I believe that is the coaxial digital out, and then that's going to be the subwoofer out, and then coaxial, or not coaxial, but optical audio out and optical audio in. So you can connect this to, like, if you have like a CD transport and you want to use the nice high-end DAC setup that's in this unit, you can do that. And then you've got a couple of USB-A's and your Ethernet port. And then you've got that figure 8 power connector there. And, oh yeah, there's a USB Type-C right here as well. And then HDMI ARC, which is so nice because you can actually put this unit connected to a TV so that you can have a pretty nice high-end 2.1 system based off of this streamer DAC unit. So that is pretty much it for the unboxing. I don't believe there's much else in the box here, just some packaging. Actually, there's something underneath here. Oh, there's more manuals underneath the packaging there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing. And let me get it hooked up and listen for a little while, and then I'll come back with some first impressions on if it has a very noticeable difference in sound quality between this guy and the Nano that I've been using for the past couple of months, and also like some usability kind of things as well. All right, folks, just back with my initial impressions of the Bluesound Node Icon. Been listening to it for a few days now, and it sounds pretty fantastic. Everything is just a little bit more etched in 3D space with this versus the Bluesound Node Nano. I'm gonna leave that in because it's funny. The Blode Nano. Sound quality is just, you know, superb. Like it's hard to imagine it getting much better than this for a streaming device. And then just talking about the settings a little bit, there's actually not that many different settings in the menus for the Node Icon versus the Node Nano. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but you'd think that they would give you some more settings, some deeper menu options. Like one thing that I'm a little disappointed in is the fact that your tone controls are still just plus or minus 6 dB on treble, plus or minus 6 dB on bass. That seems a little bit lacking in comparison to something like a WIM streamer. Like the cheap little WIM mini streamer gives you, like, I think it's either a 10 or a 12 band graphic EQ and a parametric EQ option. They don't give you anything like that on the even the much higher end, more expensive Bluesound Node Icon. And then it does have a dedicated subwoofer out, which is nice. And you can basically, there's only 2 different settings in there that are different from the standard Node or the Node Nano. and that is subwoofer on and off and crossover level. Another thing I wish that they would add in as well would be subwoofer level adjustment. For me, it's not that big of a deal because I have an SVS subwoofer and I can use the app to adjust the level, but I'm imagining like someone with like a REL or something like that where you don't have such easy control over the subwoofer. If you have to sit there and manually adjust it, like getting up, turning a knob, and then going and sitting down, and then getting up and turning a knob and going and sitting down, it'd be a little obnoxious. It'd be kind of nice if, you know, you could set an approximate level on the subwoofer itself and then go into your Bluesound node options, and if they gave you like plus or minus 10 dB on the subwoofer, that would be nice for making it just easier to integrate a sub in with the system. Those are my only two real complaints right now. Sound quality, excellent. Build quality, better than I was expecting. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I am going to probably be doing a full review of Bluesound as a whole, talking about the Node Nano and the Node Icon later in the channel. And if you want to see that video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.